Welcome back to the channel Rarest Coins. Today, we're delving into an intriguing topic, the 1968 Lincoln penny. You might think it's just another common coin, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Let's find out why the 1968 Lincoln penny could be worth a lot of money. First, let's set the stage with a bit of background. The Lincoln penny, which has been a staple of American coinage since 1909. Is one of the most collected coins in history. The 1968 Lincoln penny is part of this iconic series, and while it may seem ordinary at first glance, there are some special attributes that could make it highly valuable. Minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, the 1968 Lincoln penny was produced in large quantities, with over 2.7 billion coins struck in that year. It features the familiar design, Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But here's where things get interesting. Most of the 1968 pennies are fairly common, but there are a few specific varieties and errors that collectors are on the lookout for. Let's break them down. Rarest coins. First up is the 1968 D Lincoln penny. The D mint mark indicates it was produced at the Denver Mint. While most 1968 D pennies are not particularly valuable, there's a note for the variety that stands out. The 1968 D Lincoln penny with the RPM or repunched mint mark. Mint marks are errors where the mint mark is struck more than once, resulting in a double appearance. For the 1968 D penny, this means that the D mint mark might show clear signs of doubling, which is a key indicator of this valuable error. To identify an RPM on a 1968 D penny, examine the mint mark closely under magnification. Look for signs of doubling or misalignment. The more pronounced the doubling, the more valuable the coin. Rarest coins. The value of a 1968 DRPM can vary widely based on its condition and the extent of the doubling. In lower grades, these coins might fetch a few $100s, but in higher grades or with more prominent doubling, their value can increase significantly. Coins graded MS65 or higher, particularly those with sharp, clear RPM errors, are highly sought after. Always have such coins evaluated by a professional grading service to get an accurate assessment of their value. $2 million rarest coins. Another important note is that while the 1968 DRPM is a notable find, there are other 1968 Lincoln penny varieties that collectors might look for, including any with significant die errors or unique features. If you suspect you have a valuable 1968 Lincoln penny, handle it carefully to avoid damage. Store it in a protective holder and consider consulting a professional appraiser or coin dealer who specializes in rare coins. Rarest coins. In summary, while most 1968 Lincoln pennies are not particularly rare or valuable, certain varieties and errors like the 1968 DRPM can be worth a considerable amount. If you find one of those rare errors, it could be a hidden treasure. Thank you for tuning into our deep dive into the 1968 Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins and collecting tips, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Share your coin finds or questions in the comments below. Happy hunting, and we'll see you in the next video. Feel free to adjust any sections based on your specific needs or audience preferences. Welcome back, coin collectors and enthusiasts. Rarest coins. Today, we're exploring a fascinating topic, the 1960 D Lincoln penny. While most might view this as a common coin, it has some rare and valuable varieties that could be worth a small fortune. Let's uncover what makes the 1960 D Lincoln penny so special. To start, let's review some basics. The 1960 D Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln cent series that began in 1909. This penny features the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. However, the year 1960 brought about some interesting changes and errors that collectors find particularly intriguing. Rarest coins. In 1960, the U.S. Mint transitioned from the large-sized cents to the smaller, modern-sized cents. During this transition period, several notable varieties and errors were minted. particularly with the 1960D penny, which was struck at the Denver Mint. Most 1960D pennies are fairly common, but there are two key varieties that collectors should be aware of: the 1960D small date and the 1960D large date. First, let's discuss the small date and large date varieties. The difference between these two types lies in the size and shape of the numbers in the year. The small date features thinner, more compact numbers, while the large date has bolder, more pronounced digits. To identify which type you have, compare the size and style of the digits in the year. The small date is generally rarer and more sought after by collectors. In terms of value, the 1960D small date can be worth significantly more than the large date, especially in higher grades. Another important feature of the 1960D penny is the presence of the RPM, or a repunched mint mark. Some 1960D pennies exhibit repunched AD mint mark, which adds to the rarity and value. This error occurs when the mint mark is stamped multiple times, creating a noticeable doubling effect. To identify an RPM on a 1960D penny, closely examine the mint mark on the reverse side. Look for signs of doubling or misalignment in the D. The more pronounced the doubling, the more valuable the coin. The value of a 1960D penny can vary widely based on its type and condition. For example, a 1960D small date in high grade could fetch several $1,000s, while an RPM variety might also command a premium. Grading is another crucial factor in determining the value of your 1960D penny. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with higher grades generally fetching higher prices. Always consult reputable coin grading service to get an accurate valuation. If you have a 1960D Lincoln penny, handle it carefully to avoid damage. Store it in a protective holder and consider having it appraised by a professional to determine its exact value. $4 million rarest coins. In conclusion, while many 1960D Lincoln pennies are common, certain varieties like the small date and RPM errors can be worth a significant amount of money. If you come across one of these rare types, it could be a valuable addition to your collection. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the 1960D Lincoln penny. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for updates. Share your coin finds or questions in the comments below. Happy collecting, and see you in the next video. Feel free to modify or expand on any sections to better suit your specific style or content needs. Welcome back to our channel. Rarest coins. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating topic: the 1964D Lincoln penny. While it may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, there are some rare and valuable varieties that could make this penny worth a lot more than its face value. Let's explore what makes the 1964D Lincoln penny so special. Rarest coins. First, let's set the stage with some background information. The Lincoln penny, introduced in 1909, has been a staple of American coinage for over a century. The 1964D Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, is part of this iconic series. It features Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. In 1964, the U.S. Mint produced over 2 billion Lincoln pennies, making it a high mintage year. Most of these coins are fairly common, but there are certain varieties and errors that can make the 1964D penny significantly more valuable. Let's explore the most notable varieties and errors found in the 1964D Lincoln penny, starting with the 1964D RPM, or a repunched mint mark. This is one of the most sought-after varieties among collectors. Repunched mint marks occur when the mint mark is accidentally struck more than once, creating a noticeable doubling effect. On the 1964D penny, this means that the D mint mark can show clear signs of doubling, which adds to the coin's rarity and value. $2 million rarest coins. To identify an RPM on a 1964D penny, Examine the mint mark closely under magnification. Look for signs of doubling or misalignment in the D. The more pronounced the doubling, the more valuable the coin can be. In addition to the RPM, there are also some notable die errors that collectors look for. One such error is the 1964D Lincoln penny with a die crack. This occurs when a crack develops in the die used to strike the coins, leading to visible cracks on the coin surface. These can add significant value, especially if the crack is large and prominent. Another interesting variety is the 1964D penny with a double die obverse. This error results in a doubling of the images on the obverse side of the coin, including the date and inscriptions. While less common, it is highly sought after by serious collectors. The value of a 1964D Lincoln penny can vary greatly depending on its type and condition. Common 1964D pennies in average condition are generally worth face value or a small premium. However, rare varieties such as the RPM, die cracks, or double dies can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their rarity and grade. Coins with higher grades, such as MS65 or better, will generally fetch higher prices. Always have your valuable coins appraised by a professional grading service to get an accurate valuation. If you believe you have a rare 1964D penny, it's crucial to handle it carefully to avoid damage. Store it in a protective holder and consider having it professionally appraised to determine its true value. $2 million rarest coins. Proper storage and professional grading are key to maintaining and maximizing the value of your coin collection. Rarest coins. In conclusion, while the 1964D Lincoln penny is common in many respects, its rare varieties and errors can make it a valuable find. If you come across a 1964D penny, it's worth taking a closer look to see if it might be a hidden treasure. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the 1964D Lincoln penny. If you found this video informative and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Drop your coin finds and questions in the comments below. Happy collecting, and we'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to our channel. Rarest coins. Today, we're diving into an intriguing topic, the 1996D Lincoln penny. At first glance, it might seem like a common coin, but there are some rare varieties and errors that could make it worth significantly more than its face value. Let's uncover what makes the 1996D Lincoln penny special. First, let's review some background on the 1996D Lincoln penny. Minted in Denver, this coin is part of the Lincoln Cent series, which has been a cornerstone of American numismatics since 1909. The 1996D penny features Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. In 1996, the U.S. Mint produced over 4 billion Lincoln pennies, making it a year with high mintage. Most of these coins are fairly common, but there are a few notable varieties and errors that collectors should be aware of. Let's explore the most valuable varieties and errors found in the 1996D Lincoln penny. One of the key varieties that collectors seek is the 1996D with the off-center strike. This is an error where the coin is struck off-center, resulting in a misaligned design. Rarest coins. Off-center strikes occur when the coin is not properly aligned with the dies during minting. This can result in a significant portion of the design being missing or appearing off-center. The more pronounced the error, the more valuable the coin can be. To identify an off-center strike, look for coins where the design elements are shifted significantly from their usual position. The extent of the misalignment can greatly affect the coin's value. Off-center strikes from 1996D pennies can fetch premium prices, especially if the error is substantial. Another interesting error to look for is the a die crack. This occurs when cracks develop in the die used to strike the coins, leading to visible cracks on the coin surface. For the 1996D penny, these die cracks can appear on various parts of the coin, including the Lincoln Memorial or the date. Die cracks can be subtle or pronounced. To identify them, Examine the coin under magnification and look for any linear or jagged lines extending from the design elements. These can add significant value, especially if the cracks are prominent and well-defined. Rarest coins. Additionally, collectors sometimes find 1996 Lincoln pennies with 8 double die obverse errors. This occurs when the coin is struck with the die that has been misaligned, creating a doubling effect on the date and inscriptions. While less common, double die errors can be highly valuable. The value of a 1996 Lincoln penny can vary greatly depending on its type and condition. While most 1996 pennies are worth face value or a small premium, rare errors like off-center strikes, die cracks, and double die varieties can command much higher prices. Coins in higher grades, such as MS65 or better, especially those with notable errors, will generally fetch higher prices. Always have valuable coins appraised by a professional grading service to get an accurate valuation. If you believe you have a rare 1996 Lincoln penny, handle it carefully to prevent damage. Store it in a protective holder and consider consulting a professional appraiser or coin dealer who specializes in rare coins. Rarest coins. Proper storage and professional grading are crucial for maintaining and maximizing the value of your coin collection. In conclusion, while the 1996 Lincoln penny is common in many respects, its rare varieties and errors can make it a valuable find. If you come across a 1996 penny with unique features, it might be worth a closer look. Thank you for joining us as we explored the 1996 Lincoln penny. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Rarest coins. Today, we're diving into an often overlooked topic, the 1971 Lincoln penny. While it might seem like just another common coin, there are some hidden gems in this series that could be worth a surprising amount of money. Let's uncover what makes the 1971 Lincoln penny special and why it might be worth more than you think. Rarest coins. First, let's set the stage with some background. The Lincoln penny, a cornerstone of American coinage since 1909, features Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The 1971 penny is part of this well-known series, but it holds a few interesting secrets. In 1971, the U.S. Mint produced over 3 billion Lincoln pennies, which makes it a relatively high mintage year. Most of these coins are fairly common, but a few specific varieties and errors can make the 1971 Lincoln penny quite valuable. Rarest coins. Let's start by exploring the most notable varieties and errors associated with the 1971 Lincoln penny. One key feature to look out for is the 1971 Lincoln penny with the RPM, or a repunched mint mark. This error occurs when the mint mark is struck more than once, leading to a noticeable doubling effect. Narrator, voiceover. On the 1971 penny, the AD mint mark might show signs of doubling or misalignment. To identify an RPM, examine the mint mark closely under magnification. Look for evidence of doubling or an extra imprint of the AD. The more pronounced the doubling, the more valuable the coin can be. Narrator, voiceover. Another interesting variety is the 1971 Lincoln penny, which can sometimes be found with the proof-like finish. Although not a true proof coin, these pennies may have a mirror-like surface that sets them. Narrator, voiceover. Proof-like coins are usually the result of specific die conditions on production errors. They can be highly sought after, especially if they exhibit a strong mirror finish. Keep an eye out for these unique attributes when examining your pennies. Narrator, voiceover. Besides RPMs and proof-like finishes, other die errors can add value to your 1971 pennies. One such error is the die crack, where cracks develop in the die used to strike the coins, resulting in visible lines. Or narrator, voiceover. Die cracks can appear on various parts of the coin, including around the edges or through the design elements. They can be subtle or dramatic, with larger cracks generally being more valuable. Narrator, voiceover. Another notable error is the 8 double die obverse, where the coin is struck with the die that has been misaligned, resulting in doubled images on the obverse side. This error can significantly increase the coin's value, especially if the doubling is clear and pronounced. The value of a 1971 Lincoln penny can vary greatly depending on its type and condition. Common 1971 pennies in average condition are generally worth face value or a small premium. However, rare varieties and errors, such as RPMs, proof-like finishes, die cracks, and double dies, can command higher prices. Narrator, voiceover. Coins in higher grades, such as MS-65 or better, especially those with notable errors, will generally fetch higher prices. Always have valuable coins appraised by a professional grading service to get an accurate valuation. Rarest coins. If you believe you have a rare 1971 Lincoln penny, handle it carefully to avoid damage. Store it in a protective holder and consider consulting a professional appraiser or coin dealer who specializes in rare coins. Narrator, voiceover. Proper storage and professional grading are key to maintaining and maximizing the value of your coin collection. Narrator. In conclusion, while the 1971 Lincoln penny might seem common, its rare varieties and errors can